I've heard this a lot on the investing side of people saying like they're investing in Coinbase or they're investing in Robinhood because they know that the future is everyone's going to have a handful of apps on their phone that they use to interact with investments, and they want to own a stake in one of those. And I think it's really interesting to think forward in that example you gave of maybe someone has Robinhood for their equity, their options, all of that stuff that they want to do. They've got Coinbase for everything crypto related, then Rally's this other thing for everything that's alternative. I think that's super interesting. And then the other thing I want that, is just kind of, I don't know, it would be a super funny future reality. Today you'll see Twitter bios and it'll be like investor in, this company and this company. And I would love to see a bio that's like investor in Triceratops skull.
We're starting to see it now. If you go on Twitter and look at like our mentions, you'll see a lot of people started doing that. I think that's the most important thing about what's happening right now. For what it's worth, over the last year, I think everybody likes to immediately say the only reason that all these assets have started to do really well and there's all these new companies popping up is that people went into their mom's attic and found their old baseball cards. But it's bigger than that. It's this last year, more than anything to me, it taught a lot of people that time is truly currency. And it's something that got lost, I think, when you're like us and it's like a designer trying to turn into a product designer, trying to chase, a career, all these elements that go with it. People younger than me, and I hate to date myself and say like young people, but it's true. People that are 12, 25 and under, they've always treated time as currency. Like they grew up like that to a certain degree. I think those kids are spending the majority of their time today on like the assets of tomorrow, the things they really care about. So I firmly do believe that. And to them, NFTs might be to them what Michael Jordan was to me, or, Fortnite is their version of Pokemon. So trying to see around those turns and seeing what that next generation's doing, they don't look at equity and ownership the same way that I did, or the same way that my generation did, where it was go to work, get a job, maybe have an index fund or some sort of Vanguard fund, or put your money in some passive investment app and let it sit. They're looking at things like I can jump around and do the things that I truly know about and I care about because I know more than the people that came before me about what the future looks like. And we're trying to support that as best we can at Rally.